Everybody just take a deep breath, okay? Everything's gonna be all right. Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor. Been helping buyers and sellers and investors in the Sacramento area since 2006. Wow, I look the exact same, right? So here we go, monthly market update. We are in July right now. Everyone is kind of panicking. What's going on? People are freaking out. Everyone's on high alert, reacting crazy. Not thinking or just staying calm, taking deep breaths. It's all gonna work out, okay? So we're gonna talk about the stats that came out in June 2022, and we're gonna talk about what's going on in the market right now in July, okay? So let's look at the stats first. All right, this is for the Sacramento County and including city of West Sacramento as well. So Sacramento area here. Listings published this month. So that's how many new listings came on the market during the month of June. A little over 2,066 new. That's about 4% more than there was in May. That's pretty normal. That's pretty common. Actually, it is 2% less than June 2021. So we've got the normal amount of properties coming on the market right now that we would expect if we look back in time and what we expect in kind of a June market. However, here's where the differences start to come in. Active listing inventory. This is how many are available at this moment in time right now. 2237. That's up 21% from just a month ago, so way more available than just a month ago, and it's up 72% from this time last year. This is where people are starting to freak out. Oh my gosh, there's so many houses on the market. What's going on? Interest rates, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's see why. Because the thing is, the same amount of homes are coming on as what would be expected, but there's way more available. So now, pending sales. This is how many properties are going into escrow. Just under 1,300 pending sales right now. That's down 10% from a month ago, and it's down 32% from a year ago. So it's not as if we have way more homes coming onto the market. It's just that we have more available because less is being bought up and moving to pending. I hope that makes sense. All right, moving on to total number of closed escrows. A little over 1,300 closed escrows in the month of June. Basically right in line with what May was. Not a big change there, just down slightly a little bit, but down quite a bit from a year ago. So we've got, because of the fact that less properties are going into escrow and less properties are closing escrow, it's leaving us with more homes available. That translates to months worth of inventory. We're at 1.7 months worth of inventory. That's up from a month ago. That's up from a year ago significantly. And then the median price, it came in at $560,000 for the median, down just a bit from May. This time of year, we typically see the median kind of bounce around a little bit, go down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit. And coming in a lot more healthier, 7.7% higher than this time last year. So that month's worth of inventory, 1.7 months worth of inventory, that is how long it would take for us to run out of homes if no new homes came on the market and we sold them at the rate that we're selling them right now. Now, in my personal opinion, kind of a balanced normal market is in that 2 to 3 months range, 2 to 2.5 months, somewhere in the 2.5 months range. So we're still actually leaning a little bit towards slightly in favor of sellers, but we are shifting our way to a much more balanced market, okay? Price reductions. Almost 50% of the homes in the Sacramento area have had a price reduction. This is just not something that we saw for the last 2 years, but it's a pretty normal thing under normal circumstances in a real estate market, okay? We just have forgotten what normal is like when it comes to real estate, all right? Part of the factor that's coming in, we've got inflation, the economy is kind of bumpy right now, gas prices so high, yes, it's painful at the pump, and interest rates. They're in kind of the mid to high fives right now and might be bumping back into that 6 range potentially, trying to get inflation under control as the Fed's doing here. So just take a breath. Everything's going to be okay. There's homes available to buy. Some of the houses are having some competition on them. Some of them are not. If you're a buyer, you should really just get really educated on your loan and all the stats with that and the data with that, and then be plugged in with an agent that knows what they're doing so that you're ready. If a house comes up that's really competitive, that agent knows how to handle that and advise you and guide you through it. Or if there's a house that you like that's been on the market for a while, don't be scared of it. Go after it. Write an offer that's a little bit lower and negotiate to a good price. Negotiation, that's a part of real estate. That's a part of what I've been doing for 17 years with clients. We just kind of forgot that that exists the last 2 years. Everyone's just throwing such high, crazy numbers out there. Okay, if you're a seller, the prices that just happened the last couple of months, they kind of were at like a little bit of a peak that probably we're kind of settled down a little bit from there, okay? So you got to have some reality with your pricing. Just make sure you're working with a good agent that knows how to price it right for you. If you price it right, it will still move and move quickly with a couple of offers possibly. We still have buyer demand. But if you've been sitting around, sitting on the market, it's time to lower that price. You've got to get the price in line with what the value is. Buyers today, they just don't write many offers that are, say you're priced here, but it's really worth here. They really, if it's a huge gap, they typically, buyers, they wait until that price comes down and then they write the offer. I don't necessarily agree with that being the right strategy. I don't know what it is in our mentality mentally, but there's something about it. A lot of buyers, they just don't write an offer unless that price comes down to where they think it should be, rather than it's a little high. I'm going to offer here and we're going to negotiate it down. So I hope this was informative. Just take a deep breath, okay? Everything's going to work out. It's going to be all right. We've been through this before. The sky is not falling. We're not having 2008 over again. You've got to look into the data and see there's just not enough homes available for us to have any type of incredible amount of inventory. There's a decent amount of demand that is out there. It's supply and demand that factors these things in, okay? So buckle up. Everything's gonna be all right. If you're looking for an agent that knows how to stay calm, has been through this before, has been around the block, you can check out my website, realestatewithdoug.com. We can meet, talk about the buying or selling process. I can get you dialed in with my lender, all those good things to get you into the right position to have success in this market right now, okay? Hope you're having a wonderful summer. I look forward to talking to you soon, and clear skies.